Hello, good afternoon, and welcome to Bars and Bells Studio. My name is Ian,
I'm Lauren.
and this afternoon we'll be exploring our handstand in a follow-along exercise program for beginners and for professionals, I guess, too. Us, we're amateur handstanders. We just love to share our space and our passion for our fitness. So here are some of the drills and tips that we would use. Good day, good afternoon.
Let's get going.
To handstand. We have a half hour, just shy of a half hour. Let's get going. Hands, wrists, and head necks to start. If we got on those all fours in the wrist extension position, screwed them in, blood donations forward, spend some time in that wrist extension, and also extend and flex at the neck. We could integrate some first knuckle push-ups in between, but take some time to just get that head neck going in that extension, flexion, and perhaps that first knuckle push-up. Build that relationship with the floor and check in. Do a quarter turn. The head neck quarter turn, gently laterally bend, ear towards shoulder, ear towards shoulder. Intermix with that the press and the pull and just that lateral switch. Checking in on the wrists again to say, hey, we could take some load, or hey, maybe we should focus on just our core today if the wrist said no, thank you. Lateral bends the neck. Let's do one more quarter turn with those hands. Wrist extension with the underhand grip. Pack your shoulders down and gently take your head neck through some rotations. Looking over the shoulder, maintaining the breath. Perhaps one more with those head necks. Shoulders are out of the ears. And from here, pull those armpits down and peel up the palm, peel up the fingers, the peel, the peel, the peel. And just to take one more time in that underhand grip this time. So whether it's the double or the single, try to get the backs of the hands towards the floor, packing the shoulders down. And again, that underhand grip or the wrist flexion. That's important after your practice as well, perhaps, just to give the wrists a little bit of that opposite direction. And to breathe. And to hang out. And relax for a second. Head, necks, wrists, got it. Peaks and valleys or up dog and down dog. Get your butt up nice and high, as if to get into our peak or the elephant posture. Breathe into that. I'll have to adjust my feet a little bit now. And then I'm going to come through my planks position over top of my wrists, cramp up my buttocks, and drop. Take a breath, pull my shoulders out of my ears, pulling my belly button to the spine, engaging the core, and driving through. Breathe into that, grip the floor. I'm pressing the floor away. I'll pull the floor down to make sure my shoulders are out of my ears, squeeze my butt, and extend. Lauren's rolling over her toes there nicely. Check that out on your next one. Last repetition for the set. Press up, hamstring love that feels really nice for me today here. Through the planks position, squeeze your butt, drop. Slowly lower the chest, bracing the core. Chaturanga style. From here, follow Lauren or me. Take rest, but here's Lauren on her first hollow hold position for today. From the prone position, follow Lauren or follow me in 30 seconds from now. Tucking under those ribs, hips, making that little arch underneath the belly button and the floor. Lauren sometimes goes between those extended wrists, pressing away, or points. Both are right. You breathing, Lauren?
Yeah.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Making sure you're breathing. Hanging out for 5 more seconds here. 3, 2, relax. If you did that, great. Rest and listen to Lauren as she coaches me through the same movement. Yep.
Okay, let's do it again.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Ready? Extend your arms, tuck your hips, brace your abs, create that tunnel under your belly button. Hold. 15 seconds. Count it in your head. Remember to breathe. 9, 8, plus feet pointed. 4, 3, 2, and soft down.
Whew. Great. Let's do one more series of our peaks and valleys. Tuck your chin, tuck the hips, press up any way you need. Take your time. Get to that peak or that down dog. And again, here we want to think about shrugging or pressing the floor away, pulling the floor down, making room as you need, squeezing your bum, and lifting up. Making sure we breathe. Pull that rib cage to the hips to lift yourself up. Roll over those toes. Get into that peak, mountaintop, plank, squeeze your bum, and gently get that extension in the spine here. Repeat that one more time. Rolling over toes, shrugging or pressing through the floor, breathing, transitioning through the plank, squeeze the butt, drop, bring the ribs to the hips as to connect that hollow, and slowly lower to the floor. Final ab warm-up. Let's flip over to our back.
Oh, yeah.
Slow bend in the knees, make those conditions just right. And for 30 seconds, our supine hollow in 3, 2, 1. Maintaining our breath as we slowly open up to a line we can hold for up to 30 seconds.
I'm tiny.
One heck of a lot of tension. One heck of a lot of tension on the front of the body and no vulnerability, no worried feelings about that low back. If we do, we want to regress.
3, 2,
Soften knees and ease out with control. Take 10 seconds on the floor here and just do anything that feels good. It's nice to make it up as we go. From here, let's get up. Also, any way you want. I'm going to do my little get up here. Lauren did a roll up. Come on through. And we're up. At this point, I'd like us to do about 3 or 4 kick-ups per leg. Tripod kick-up, 3 or 4 per leg. Let's go. Let's watch Lauren for one, then I'll go after. Nice. So just again, saying hello to the hamstrings a little bit. Find your focus, find your center. So there's 3 on the one leg, then I'll go here. Okay, great. Then how about Lauren just goes? Yeah, that was a little shy, but she knows that for the next time. One more clean rep to finish, maybe. Yep, great rush. I mean, great job not to rush that other leg. So same thing, about 3 or so per side. Working on that control. I'll just leave it to 2. That felt really good on that leg. And then one more time. Oh, I rushed that leg. I rushed it. I felt it. Oh, we'll get that going. Lauren, they don't want to see you. They don't want to see you. But it's great. So how did that go again? Great. Wonderful. Work in progress. Excellent to hear. I'd just like to take one quick break before we continue to play and explore our handstand and just talk about that upper back mobility. I'm going to do that from this crouching, Lauren called it a gorilla position. But I'm going to do this next set of exercises from this position here. Lauren will be doing something similar but different on a box. Listen to me or follow along to Lauren. It's all the same but different. I will have very straight arms and Lauren will have very flexed arms.
This could be your couch at home, by the way.
I'm in this position because I feel it locks in my low back that I really can start to explore through my upper back. From here, I'm going to retract my shoulder blades together, squeeze, and push the floor away. From here, I'm going to connect my rib cage to my hips, brace my core, and try to push that sternum forward for 3, 2. I'm going to soften away my tension. Lauren is also trying to keep her neutral spine as to avoid that excessive lumbar curve and trying to push her heart towards the floor or to the box. Repeat. I have straight arms. I'm going to connect my ribs, hips, pushing the floor away and creating that tension that stretch and that work for 5 more seconds to try to push my T-spine or sternum forward for 3, 2, and relax. Just committing to one more rep for now. Open up those hands, rib cage down to connect the abs. And again, that extension through the T-spine of pushing the rib cage forward, making sure we don't lead with the head for 5 more seconds. 4, 3, 2. Soften that away. Take your time. Maintain that extension or straightness in the spine if we can, and then we'll come back up again. Let's go back to one more set of those split leg kick-ups, 3 or 4 per leg again. Find your rhythm, find your groove. And like Lauren did so well, try to maintain that split. 3 or 4 per side. There we go. Resting in between sides. I think we all know I like to rest more than Lauren, but resting is good. It is. Oh.
When I do this,
One.
I try to land and balance on that leg. Try to stick my landing on a single leg, and then
Excellent. So we have those split leg kick-ups. Let's return to the floor and work on that upper back extension and that mobility for one more set. Props, no props. Let's get one more set going. Straight arms. I'm pushing the floor away with my shoulder blades in retraction. Connect my ribs to hips to get tension. Take that sniff to prepare. And pushing or lifting that heart forward for 5, 4, 3, and relax. Regrip the floor. Pack the shoulders, screw in, rib cage down, chin tuck a little bit perhaps, and again, that sternum pushing forward, feeling work for 3, 2, and relax. And for the final rep here for that mobility series, open hands, spread it, push the floor away, and again, we're trying to push the sternum through for 5 more seconds. 3, 2, and relax. Come out of that. Hopefully, again, that's one of those movements that doesn't look like it's such a big thing, but it could feel quite intense or at least effective. From this point in the workout, we're going to continue to work on that kick up. We're trying to get that kick up. So, if Lauren did a quick repetition here, there might be a wall here in front of you, but what we're aiming to do, maybe I'll just get out of the way. We're aiming to scissor. I'm so sorry. Excellent. So she went up with the right leg up in the air, switched, and came down. That's excellent. Up. Okay, yep. You might switch the sides. Switch, and then down. So play with that for 3 to 4 repetitions again. Maybe Lauren can take a quick rest again. But nice and light and control. Up with the 1 and switch. And as great cue, and as Lauren said, really own the balance on the dismount. Up, switch, own the balance on the dismount. 1 or 2 more. Press the floor away, balance. And my last repetition here. Up, together, and switch. Give that upper body a break. Let's hang out in our little squat.
Great.
Okay.
I was just presenting.
So we're going to hang out in a little bit of a narrow squat now. We'll open up a little wider for our second round. Squat stance of your choice. Take your breath. Come on down. Let's play some squatagories. What category should we play on the squatagory here, Lauren? Takes our time.
Spring flowers.
Spring flowers.
Go.
Bloodroot.
Tulip.
Crocus.
Daisy.
Daisy?
I didn't do daisy, I meant daffodil.
Okay, I'll give you the daffodil. Hyacinth.
Crocus.
I think we've said that. So it might be, if we've said crocus already, it might be time to come up. Take a breath.
Slow drops. That was only 20 seconds.
And come on up. Went easy on them that time. Same idea. Do you have a partner? If you do, this is one way a partner can help you in that drill. Lauren will go up with one foot, holding on to that cantilevered position, and very slowly bring up another leg, and then return the leg down. She might repeat that for reps. Watch for 1 second. So Lauren's gonna go up with her single. Whoops, I should switch sides. Can you turn around? Can you turn around so I can catch the other leg? Okay, so Lauren here will go up with a single leg and hold on to that split, and I'll hold that leg. And then very slowly, she'll bring up the other leg. She'll keep the other leg there and switch legs.
Did you want me to come out?
You could come out, or you could hang up there for a little bit longer if you had that time. Okay, so there are progressions for this, but again, work on that scissor. Hey, watch Lauren go one more time, because now she knows what she's really being maybe asked to do. So up with the one, bring both together, gorgeous point toes, leave the one, and bring the other. And switch. And again, that tension and control to dismount. And you're gonna rest.
I'm gonna rest.
Okay, and then I'll do the same idea here. Up with the one and down. Up, one, whoop. How about switch? Oh, I'll switch. That's a great, spotting. We haven't spotted each other in a while, and maybe that's actually showing through here. Okay, here we go. So up with the one to two. Just let go, let go, let go. Woo, help. And down. Can I try that without you? You try without me, and then I'll try without you one more. I think it might go better. It might be over here. It might be. Here we go. We'll watch Lauren, see what she has. So holding on to that split. Good. And rest. And rest when things get tired. But sometimes it just happens right when I'm starting being a jerk. Good job. And I'm going to do that one more time as well here. Up with the one. 12. And a press. Let's hang out in our squat. This time in our squat, let's stand or get a little bit wider in our stance. Maybe make those pants have room for this. So come on down, we'll move our lower, wider squat. Might not be lower. Play with that side to side. Encourage that weight transfer, knees over toes. Maybe get a little lower. And breathe. Goddess pose. Horse stance, many names for this position. Lovely isn't one of them according to Lauren. And then up. Come together. I like to do one more drill of those scissors. Spend some time, find out where we can transfer that weight to buy us just a little bit more of air time upside down. You go first, or and I'll rest here. So bringing one leg up at a time. Holding together and switch. And point those toes. There we go. There we go. And down. And rest, and rest. That was really good. Rest. Okay, one more for Lauren. Okay, we'll do one more set. We got a little bit of time here still. Up with the one. And maybe you don't quite get it. Up, together, split, come down. My mic's gonna fall off. Great call. We do have these new mics, learning how to make them work. Or maybe Lauren just wanted to go. There we go. Up with one, the together. Keep that tuck if you're going to go for a couple more. You'll get one more. You'll get one more, don't worry. So same thing, taking those rests in between, up with one, then together. Oh, and again, you might not get there on that first. Oh, and I'm hearing those cues from Lauren there, tuck under more and more for sure. Trying to avoid that rib flare, that extension, making sure those rib cages can stay down on the hips. Let's hang out in our squats for one last time. Anything else that you would like to do for today's practice?
I was going to do squat first.
For either Lauren is thinking about pizza, although we have a couple more practice sessions to get through here tonight. If you're thinking of a drill that you like to do to finish off our practice, type it in the chat. If not, I like to maybe just stick with our minute of craziness.
Yeah.
And for about a minute, we're trying to either as many reps as you can or as little as you can, and holding on to your
And
pose.
remember, you can always practice those modifications. So putting your feet on your couch and your hands.
Let's come up. That's a ton of time in the squat.
Putting your feet on your couch and your hands on the floor.
Yep.
Pointing one leg up in the air, climbing a wall. Any of those.
Adjust, modify as you need. This will be our last drill for tonight's practice. We're going to spend about 1 minute trying to do the handstand for the entire time. A little bit rushed. We ready to go in 5 seconds?
Yes.
3, 2. Oh my goodness, Lauren. I think we should be done on that. That was 30 seconds. That was so good. I couldn't even focus.
You're still going.
Okay, go for it. I think I'm done. I was really happy with that, and I'm honestly more happy because I didn't hear anything. I was so hard to focus. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2. Okay. That is the reason I like doing handstands, because it makes you feel like a kid and it gets to celebrate the fun. No Don Cherry moments out there. But I do feel like a hockey player or a football player in this position. But that's why I like our handstands, because we get to celebrate the fun of our partner, our community. Hearing that we have some more airtime on there from last session sounds really cool. So thank you for joining this impromptu session. Maybe let's do it again next week. Maybe let's pick a different day. Yeah, maybe the thumbs up.
Let's get 2 more likes to do it again next week.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining. We are doing another class in 5 minutes here, focusing on our kettlebell skills and strength. So maybe we'll see you soon. My name's Ian.
I'm Lauren.
Together we're Bars and Bells. We keep things simple. We stay strong, and we want to see you soon in class. Take care. See you on Saturday for handstands or in 5 minutes for kettlebells. Cheers.